Hello everyone, namjoonslostairpods here. Today I am going to be reviewing K-pop opinions I found on Reddit again because those videos are doing quite good on my channel, and because I have fun making these and sharing my thoughts with you all. If I mention anything that is false or say something that doesn't make sense, please let me know so that I will not make the same mistake in the future. Here is my disclaimer that I guess needs to be in these videos. I am not sending hate to any of the people mentioned in this video, and these are all opinions that I found on Reddit. I am simply sharing what I think about them. Please be respectful if you disagree. Thank you. Enjoy. I actually agree with this one a lot. Choreography is something that is so important to a performance, especially these days, and even if you don't care that much about it, it is still important. Fancy camera work can of course make the viewing experience far more enjoyable, but at the end of the day, if the camera work is what makes the performance that much more interesting, is the dance actually good? Think about it. I agree. Of course, you need to know that some idols are told to act by their company or whoever, but some idols do naturally have very bubbly personalities, just like people in general can have bubbly personalities. I have definitely met people that are quite out there and bubbly, so people like that definitely exist. Oh my gosh, I think I said bubbly too much. Oh well. I agree and disagree with this opinion, and this is why. Some choreographies just look so much better with the backup dancers. On the other hand, other choreographies do not necessarily need backup dancers. Another instance where I think backup dancers are useful is if a group has fewer members to fill up the stage or emphasize the dance. Overall, I think backup dancers are fine or even sometimes necessary in dances, but not always. Haha, I understand where OP is coming from. When I first got into K-pop I only stanned BTS for a while, but I didn't call myself an ARMY until much later. I personally just always thought it was weird to identify myself as an insert fandom name, if that makes sense. Even still, I don't really call myself by fandom names unless it comes up in conversation or something, if that makes sense. Like, I'll refer to myself as a fandom name if I'm commenting on a YouTube video or replying to a tweet or comment or something. I don't really know how to explain it, but if you need a better explanation, let me know. I agree. I don't think On the Ground was bad at all, but it wasn't show-stopping or anything. I personally think it sounded like an average pop song. But I think Rose's voice really fits that kind of song, and I think her voice really made me vibe with the song way more. I really enjoy the song and listen to it quite often. Now, I don't know a lot about music credits, but from what I found, songwriters are listed in the credits by how much they contributed to the writing process. So what I think OP is saying is that if an idol is not listed as the first or second person in the songwriting credits, then you can't say anything about their songwriting skills. I would have to say I think this depends on the situation. If there are only 3 writers and the idol is listed as number 3, then they contributed the least out of the 3 songwriters. But what is all of their contributions are very close and the idol is behind a few points. Do you get what I mean? Of course, there could be like 7 songwriters and an idol could be number 6 or 7 on the list, and in that case, I think what OP said makes sense. I do think we should commend idols for being a part of the songwriting process in the first place, but yes, if they did not contribute much to the process, I don't think you can say anything about their songwriting skills. Your opinion is irrelevant. I'm just kidding. But seriously, how do people not like Soyeon's rap in Hwa? It's one of my favorite parts of the entire song. Also, I'm a Hwa enthusiast and I don't think any part of that song is bad. So I guess I'm just missing something. Come for 17 again and see what happens. Calm down. I'm kidding. Anyways, I highly disagree. Thanks is an absolute masterpiece. It's one of my favorite 17 songs and I'm still not over it after listening to it for almost a year. I love how everyone's voices flow together, and the raps are so fabulous and some of my favorite parts of the song. Also, can we talk about the music video? It gives me life and is so aesthetically pleasing to watch. Anyways, stream, thanks. Say it again for the kids in the back. Unfortunately, I didn't bless my ears with this song until January of this year. Tragic, I know, but I can say with certainty that Dr.Behewane was one of the best songs of 2020. It for sure deserved more love. I mean, the chorus is just divine, the verses are chef's kiss, and the song does not get old. What are people doing with their lives? In all seriousness, if you have yet to listen to Dr.Behewane, do so because you will not be disappointed. It's that song. For the most part, I agree with this opinion. I agree when talking about songs that are not originally written in English and then are made into an English version, as most of those songs don't flow that well and I usually don't vibe with them. On the other hand, I do think there are some K-pop songs that I absolutely love that are fully in English. Some examples are Regular by NCT 127, One Day at a Time by ATEEZ, and Dynamite by BTS. But overall, I think songs being made into English versions is unnecessary, and if they are originally in English then that's usually a different story. So OP said they liked ATEEZ's performances of Thanks and Good Lil Boy, so if you haven't seen those, check them out so you get context, I guess. Anyways, I personally like their dramatic and hard-hitting title tracks and that probably won't change. However, I see where OP is coming from. I also enjoy their lighter performances, if you get what I mean. Good Lil Boy is actually one of my favorite songs to watch them perform. But I actually think they should save their more fun songs for B-sides on albums because they always end up sounding great alongside the title track, which is usually a hard-hitting, impactful, and dramatic song with an equally as impactful performance. You are incorrect. Goodbye. I'm obviously joking. I personally think 17 is a group with an untouchable discography, which means they don't have any bad songs. That being said, Don't Wanna Cry is probably my least favorite 17 title track solely because I like the others slightly better. I don't think it's an inherently bad song or anything, and I believe it's their most popular song too, but either way, it's not their worst song. Next. I would like to preface my statement by saying that I love NCT. I'm an NCTizen and I think all of their members bring something to the group. Now that that's out of the way, I 100% agree. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy NCT's rap line as much as the next guy. However, their rappers are not necessarily the best and I don't think most of them really stand out from a lot of other i-dle rappers with their skills. My exceptions are Taeyong, Mark, and Yang because I like all of their flows and tones when rapping, but I don't know how technical that is. Anyways, I digress. NCT's vocal line is a completely different story. NCT has some of the best male vocalists in my opinion. I mean, they have i-dle, Ten, Kun, Zyajin, Heejun, Ranjun, Chenil, all of which have some of my favorite vocals in K-pop, and have you heard from Home or Lightbulb? Masterpieces. So yes, I agree with this opinion. This felt like a personal attack. Playing with Fire is my favorite Blackpink title track and Blackpink song in general. Obviously I disagree with this opinion. I don't think the song is anything new or outstanding or anything, but the vibes of this song are just so immaculate, you know? Will I ever get over it? No, probably not, but I'm fine with that. I pretty much agree with this opinion. I don't know if the ratio is 100% accurate, but it is probably close. Yes, every fandom has toxic and non-toxic stans and that's just unfortunately how it is. Some fandoms are considered more problematic than others, but I think that's just because those are the fandoms that are more vocal and obvious with their toxicity, and other fandoms are quieter. But yet most fandoms probably have a similar ratio of toxic and non-toxic stans. If you have any video ideas, suggestions, or requests, please feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified whenever I upload.